Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. I wasn't going to vlog today, but I decided I was going to go to the thrift stores because we finished a puzzle. My family's really into puzzles right now. It's something that I've always wanted to get into. I always like those quiet activities, especially in winter, like those like inside. I'm an indoor cat, and I like all those like really methodical inside hobbies, like sewing, like doing puzzles. And they were always just too big for us. And so I found a couple 200, 300 piece puzzles, and that's kind of about our speed. So we finished one, and and it's something that we can all do together. So even though like the 300 one was a bit challenging in certain parts, but like we could all do it. And so I was like, okay, so my 5-year-old can do this, 8-year-old and 9-year-old can do this. I enjoy doing it because it's not too much. It's not much of a big commitment. Like it's not like a full-on hobby yet. But yeah, so we finished one, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the thrift stores today, and then I thought I would bring you along so we can see what else we find. And I have another one. So my favorite puzzles are Usborne. I really like those for Kit. We got one at a thrift store, and it's like space, and he loves space. They did a unit last year on space because we had the eclipse, and his class did a whole unit on it, and he still talks about like Jupiter and how the color is actually brown and orange. It's not blue, because there's a blue Jupiter on his pajamas. And so he's really cute. And so I really liked those ones, and I have one in the mail, so I'm waiting for that. But otherwise I'll show you what we just did, and I will take you to find some more puzzles, hopefully. Poor Snickers, he got a haircut and he's freezing. All right, so this is the puzzle. It's this Ravensburger, which it's a really nice puzzle. So I don't know anything about puzzles. If you do, please let me know, like brands and stuff to look for. But 300 is pretty much our max. That is my attention span. That works well for that. 200 piece puzzles my kids can do themselves. This one was a bit tricky because of all the foliage, but we did it. And oh, he's such a happy guy. And it's more of a Christmas one, so my kids weren't really into it, but then I just set it up. And I set it up for them. It was intimidating because of all the colors and like the foliage and stuff. But I put things in like color sections just to get everybody started, and I worked on the edge, and it was more manageable that way. So I thought that was fun. But yeah, 300 is our max. So I'm gonna go to a couple thrift stores to see if I can get some more. One is like associated with our school, so they donate to our school, so I wanna go and support them. And they have a lot of older clientele, older people donate, so their stuff is really good sometimes. And then another one is just Mission Thrift. So I'll show you the rug. This rug I got from the thrift store that we're going to today, and it is beautiful. I'm not sure if I ever showed you this, but I've had this for like 2 years now. But it was one of my best finds. It is absolutely beautiful. Wool rug, amazing condition. I love it in this room. So yeah. All right, I think I have to go wake up Augie. Oh, and I should update you on the cabinet. Wes put in another shelf, so this is what it looks like, and I'm really happy with it for storage. So this corner is looking really nice. I do want to hang up those prints eventually. And eventually, actually, I want a whole wall of bookshelves for this side, because I want to do, if we're going to do puzzles and stuff and like Legos and stuff that the kids like to do, I would like them to do it on a higher table. And I feel like if I put all the books and stuff there, that would free up some room. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, logical idea, but I just feel like it would allow for more of another space for a nice table to work at and do games and stuff where he can't really reach, because the kids are gonna get so mad if he like wrecks their creations. I'm not really looking forward to that stage, so hopefully that is a good tactic. Here's my sleepy monkey. Yeah, he's been sleeping sideways or on his side recently, so that's another funny thing. Poor baby. So we're gonna go and see if we can find some fun puzzles for you to do, and we'll see. He's just the happiest baby in the world. I'm so lucky. Yay. right, they didn't have as many things as I thought, like winners for me. I'm a bit more picky now because I have so much stuff and I have everything I need. But there's like great furniture there. Like when the girls need to like move away, this is years and years ahead obviously, but like it's stores like this where I would go to get like nice furniture for them. But what I did get was these little, there's two, it's like a little train series, and I got one's a caboose and one's the other one, and it says all it needs is household glue, so let's hope that's true. And I'll give one to each Poppy and Kit. And then I got a fat quarter quilts. If you know anything about quilts, a lot of the fabric comes in fat quarters, so it's just like kind of a pre-cut fabric, so that's really practical. So let's go on to the next one. Okay, I'm gonna take my glasses off because you can see like the reflection. I just put Augie down, you might hear him babbling. He's also hitting his legs or something. We need a camera on him so that we know what he's doing. So we have an audio thing and I can obviously hear him. But okay, so I will show you what I got. I think the last shot I showed was putting a sold sign on that bed. So that bed is gonna go to Poppy. She has a single bed right now, so I'm not sure when we can get it for her because we need to do a mattress. She has a single bed right now and we got it at a garage sale, and it's actually really cool. It's from like the 80s, 90s, and it's just this like white metal bed, and it has this cool like heart on it. We thought it was so cool, but then like I think I mentioned before, she's going through this tomboy phase, which has been a couple months now, and she just finds it too girly. Plus like the heart is the only like thing on it, so there's basically no headboard or footboard, so it has to be against a wall, which her bed isn't against a wall right now. So we have her bed and then a shelf to like prop her up. Oh, the sun, sorry. To prop her up and keep her forward. So I think that bed will be better for her. I'm not sure if she will love it. Like if she would like get a race car bed or something if she had her way, but I like that more of a classic look, and I like having something that's like traditional looking and really solid. And it was $50. So she's also really hard on her. She's very hard on her furniture, and she's the one who she's nail polish on the walls. She's very rough on stuff. And so I think a solid wood bed is like really good for her. So I got that for her. And then I got these little baskets. I wanted to start doing like having more permanent Easter baskets. So something that we can put, that's weird. It's an earring. I wonder if that's for my purse. Yeah. I would put their Easter gifts in, and I don't really do a set of Easter gifts every year. I would love to do like an Easter dress. Again, Poppy doesn't wear that, so I can just do Easter outfits. I can figure that out. But I just wanted nice ones that we can always kind of have, because we keep getting like cheap ones, or people buy like the dollar store ones, which are like fine. But I just kind of want sturdy, like they break so easily, and they like, yeah, not my favorite to look at. So I wanted just like some nice ones that we can stack together. So I'm gonna start collecting those. I guess I need 2 more. It's crazy with 4 kids. I'm like, I keep forgetting that I need to get August the same stuff. I have all these craft ideas, and I'm like, oh, I need to make August the same thing too. So maybe that is number 4. Also, I found batting at that store. They have a whole quilting section. It's so nice. So they have a craft section, they have crochet, everything. So if you are in the area and you do any sort of crafting, I would go there because they have a lot of nice stuff. I picked this one up. They had a pink one too. And yeah, I meant to do this for August's first Christmas, which is like a month ago now. So I'm gonna do that now. And I was like, I just need to get one of these. I need to find them somewhere. And yeah, here I did. So I'm really pumped about that. And then I'm saying this out loud, so now I have to do it. I'm gonna start trying to grow vegetables and maybe a couple flowers. I might have to go up there in a minute and see him. But so I've been watching a lot of like YouTube when I watch people doing gardening, and then our TV is when you turn it on, like, you know, you have like Netflix and stuff. Well, our TV, when you turn it on, automatically goes to like BBC Home and Garden. And so I keep getting caught up in that. I'm like, I think I'm entering my garden era. And like, this is something I've always wanted to do. Like, I don't cook really. I'll bake if I have to. Like we had bananas, like 9 bananas that were going bad. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of banana bread. And my kids love that as a snack. So I was like, I'll bake when it's like, when I have to, and when I have bananas. That's basically all I make. But I was like, I'm gonna make this because not the only thing I eat, but my main food that I eat in the summer are tomatoes. Like, I love tomatoes so much. I just have tomatoes and mozzarella, and that is my meal. That is like, instead of chips at night, I'm like, I just want a tomato, some salt, and it's my favorite thing. So I was like, I should try and grow that because I would really care about growing tomatoes. So I'm gonna do that. And then I want to do basil, so I keep calling it my pizza garden. So I should do peppers too, because my kids love peppers, and I don't mind peppers. But so I picked something up, and it's just to get me started. And this is just a really pretty book. On the expensive end, $6 for books, but it looks really beautiful. And I was leafing through, and it's nice. I don't know if you saw all of the puzzles that were at both locations, but there were basically none that are under 500. And so I actually don't know. These ones aren't labeled with how much they have. This is like a cool vintage one. So I'm gonna crack it open. It's $2. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a risk and see what this is all about, because this is beautiful. So I have no idea. It doesn't even say it's a puzzle. It's just kind of in that section. And isn't it pretty? Look at the illustrations. I could not resist. So maybe I'll open this up on camera in a second. But the other thing I got was this Ravensburger one. This one's brand new, so my kids get so frustrated, and it's very frustrating because often when we get puzzles from thrift stores, there's like 1 or 2 pieces missing, and they're like, God, like, it is not satisfying to do a puzzle and not have the actual last piece be the actual last piece. So I'm not sure what this is. They always have little mini posters, but then it sounds like there's 3 puzzles in here, and there's one for 3 years old and up, 4 years old and up, and 5 years old and up. So like the sizes. So this is gonna be nice for Augie eventually, but it's just a cute dinosaur one. So I'll open this up and figure out like how many pieces are in it. It says absolutely nowhere how many on, but it's brand new. They can use it, and I think Kit and Poppy will really like it, and Lex will do it just to do something, but maybe she'll do that. So let me go get a knife and open this up and see. All right, so let's just hope it's not like 1,000. I accidentally bought a 1,000-piece puzzle. Oh, let's see here. It's an old box. I guess I can't really count it, but let's see if there's tiny little pieces. Ooh. Yeah, they're all in the bag still. Just teeny. Oh. All right, well, you know what? We'll do it. Oh, it's sealed too. Oh, that's great. Okay, so now we know that however many's in here is like, if they're all there. So that's at least good. Okay, you know what? It's gonna be fine. I have to talk myself into some of this stuff, but have to trick my son into counting. He loves counting before bed, and he got a little certificate that came home from school. He's an SK, so he's 5, and SK is senior kindergarten. We have junior kindergarten and senior kindergarten, and junior is when you start when you're 4 years old. So he's an SK, and they really focus on just like learning more numbers and like letter sounds. And he came home with a little certificate that said he can count to 100, which is so fun. And he counts until he falls asleep. Like he loves math so much. That's why I wanted puzzles for him, and just like other little activities that I just think that he would enjoy. Like he likes doing Lego, so I was like, why not try these little wooden things? It says ages 8 and up, but we'll see. I think he can do it. And that's it. I'm gonna go and have banana bread that I mentioned. I'm having the last piece. And I'm gonna have some coffee, and then I'm gonna have all this laundry. I think you can see back there. And I'll check on August. He's just yapping up there. He's not upset, but I'll check on him in a little bit if he hasn't fallen asleep. And that's it for today. I might extend this till tomorrow. Augie and I volunteer at the library on Thursdays. So then we'll see. And then I wanted to talk about like some of the Valentine gifts I wanted to make my kids, because I have so many ideas and I'm so excited to get started on that. So I will see you tomorrow, probably, depending on how long today was. Bye. Good morning. Oh, it's such like a tough thing. As soon as I take my glasses off, I'm like, and it's just because they're tired. Sorry. Good morning. I find the reflection on my glasses annoying for people to look at, but I also need them to see. So it's a tough call. Yeah, good morning. We had a slow morning this morning. August and I just tidied the kitchen. I just put him down for a nap and got ready. We are going to our school's library to volunteer. Augie and I do that once a week. We volunteer during Poppy's class. So last year when I was pregnant, I volunteered during kids class. So you can be a parent or grandparent and come in just basically whenever works. They usually have 1 or 2 volunteers. Last year I did kits with this other woman who her grandson was in the next class. So lots of fun. It's nice to be involved that way. Nice to be in with the kids. I take Augie with me and the kids love him. Usually I go in at recess and the grade 6 girls are there and they just like take in my one friend's little girl. She's like, where's August? And she takes him and they run around and it's so sweet. And then, and then my daughter plays with him during her time. So, so that's what we're gonna do today. I should show you there's my tripod. I should show you, and oh, look how cozy Snickers is. Isn't he sweet? Poor guy, his short hair. It needs to grow a little bit. I'll show you the puzzle and any other updates I'll think about. So we are starting on this puzzle. There's just a process of turning everything over like I did the other day and just getting it ready, kind of organized. Kit already did the little puppy dog. He called to join the dog. So that's what it will eventually look like. And so we're excited for that. That's gonna be a fun evening thing. He did the other puzzle, let me show you. Kit did this puzzle last night, which was 3 puzzles. Yeah, we opened it up and I figured out it was 3, see the 349? It was like 3 puzzles, 49 pieces. And that didn't stand out to me at the time because I've just never heard of 49 piece puzzles. So we did all 3, so we essentially did a 150 piece puzzle. And then on the back, it was confusing me too. So we had this one. So he really liked it. Really cute, and we'll put it downstairs and then bring it back up every once in a while. Otherwise that's our next puzzle to do. All right, so I've decided I'm going to show you what I got the kids for Valentine's Day, and I'll talk through the project that I'm going to do. Actually, I haven't opened it yet. So this is from Indigo, which I'm like a rewards member of, so I get like 10% off every time I buy something. So I like buying from there. Okay, so I got like a couple things. So we'll see what I'd give her when. So I got like this Dork Diaries, Tales from a Not So Bratty Sister. This is their newest one. So she likes to read these like, it's almost a graphic novel. There's just a lot of pictures in it. It's not a graphic novel, but there's a lot of pictures in it and it's really fun and an easy read for her. So she goes between those and just novels. I'm trying to think of the last book that she really liked. She loved Anne of Green Gables. There's like a kid's classic version that she read. And then, ooh, I got Poppy the box set of Dogman. So she loves Dogman. She is a tough one to get reading. She like doesn't like sitting for very long. Wes is the same way. I was the same way as a kid. I only read Archie comics. So yeah, so that's a tough one for her. She has the first one already. So I was gonna give the first one to Kit as his little gift. And then this is the other thing I have is a recipe book for Lex. So this is Jenna Ray Cakes and Sweet Treats. We actually have it. I got it from her, from the library. And I'm not sure if you saw, but we had all the stuff set out for these macaron shells. I told her if she did 5 recipes from this book, I would buy the book for her, which I already did. This is the second one. We failed miserably making these yesterday. I helped her. It's a lot of work. She's so ambitious, and we're not like, I don't want to tell her to like start small because I don't want to tell her that something is like too much for her. Because I just want them to just go for it and then we'll see what happens. And failing is a part of the process, especially with baking, especially baking macarons. So, yes, we're gonna try again tonight, or tomorrow. Actually, she has ballet tonight, but it's a really beautiful book full of just really pretty recipes. She already did the popcorn from this. It was like a flavored popcorn, and she did it a different way. I think this was rose popcorn, but she did like strawberry, yeah. And she had so much fun making that, and she took that to school and shared with her friends. Well, she just gave him a bite. You're not really allowed to share, but it's a really, really pretty book for the baker in your family. But yeah, Poppy doesn't, I was just gonna come back to this. Poppy doesn't love reading a lot of things. She likes being read to, and she likes her Yoto player. So we have a Yoto player, and she listens to this podcast called Who Smarted, which is her favorite thing. She loves facts. That's the other thing. When you're learning to read and you don't like the content that is at your reading level, we found that really hard for her. So she likes things like, and Wes was the same way, like Guinness Book of World Records, which is kind of a tough read. Like they're basically like little encyclopedia, like moments where there's just like very wordy. And or else you can read like, and then she could read like the Biscuit series, you know, where I'm like, she doesn't care about that. It's like not fun for her to read. So finding like the leveled readers that would work for her, like there's some National Geographic ones, but otherwise she's at this age where these books, some with like lots of pictures, are not intimidating for her. And then it's kind of like a classroom thing. So like all her friends, the boys in her class who are her friends, they like lend each other these books and talk about it. So it's kind of a fun thing for her to be a part of, about what everyone's talking about. So yeah, she really likes it. This is the series that she has really liked for longer than like a couple minutes, and has like read an entire book. She got Mothering Heights, which is like the 9th book. This is 1 to 6. And then they're gonna go see, I should look that up, the Dogman movie, which comes out Friday, January 31st. So yeah, so that's what I got for them. And then I'll get my notebook and I'll show you, oh here. I had plans for what I was gonna make them. So these are my project ideas. So I was thinking of making them something that goes along with the book. So I was thinking of making them this pillow with a handle, which you can actually find something really similar like this online, like a kit to make, not a kit to make, but pattern. So maybe I'll link that below. And then I was thinking of doing like a really long headboard cover. And then you could have little pockets for the books. But then that didn't work for everybody's bed. And then I didn't want to make 3 different size things. And so what I landed on was doing kind of like a basket, like a cloth basket. And so you put a wooden dowel in, and this is a kit online. This is something that I didn't make up, someone else did. And, one sec. All right, sorry, that was like a marketplace, Facebook Marketplace pickup. So yeah, so there's a kit for this basket online, which I will link also. So that's the one that can tie at the end of every one of their beds or somewhere in their room. So those are my plans. I have to go wake up August. I actually have to get everything ready. I usually wake him up and then we run to the library. We'll see what I can chat about after when I come back. All right, should we do outfit of the day? Should we say what we're wearing? August is wearing a really cute Gap knit onesie, secondhand. I think we got it from a secondhand store here, Talese. It looks very cute. And then I'm gonna put some pear, P-H-R, booties on him. They're in the car already. And I'm wearing Doan. Everyone who knows Doan knows this sweater. It's been around forever. I finally got one from Net-a-Porter when it went on sale. And then I'm wearing Everlane jeans. And then my old gross slippers. So, ready to go to the library? Yeah, let's do it. August and I are back from the library. So fun. Yeah, I wanted to dress all colorful for the kids. They all like that. And then, there's Snickers. Hello. And yeah, Augie was a bit fussy. I think he's teething. So he's down and I'm wondering if that's why he's not sleeping very well. His cheeks are all red and I gave him the lid of like a sippy cup to chew on and he went to town on it. So I think that's what his problem is. Poor guy. I wish it's so hard at this age because there's so much going on with them and they get whiny because they can't communicate. And it's just trying to figure out what it is. So I'm going to take this afternoon to just sit, have a cup of coffee, do laundry as usual. Drowning in laundry. That is the biggest difference from going to 3 to 4. The laundry and just the housework is crazy. And it's like, it's gonna get harder because as soon as he starts walking and I can't really keep track of him. We did hire a cleaner, so thankfully I don't have to do it all. And we have this lovely lady Marlene who comes over and she loves Kit too, August too. So she's so sweet and I'm just so grateful that we have someone who is a part of our team to keep this house nice and clean for my family. So laundry, coffee, muffins, and just chill. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog and I might close off with us getting the bed, which we're picking up tomorrow, or a puzzle. So let's see if I have some footage where my kids aren't duking it out. Fighting over a puzzle is the most hilarious thing. But my next vlog, I ordered a couple things. So I found out that new brand, it's a new brand to me, New Flora, and they put out monthly drops of like just pretty dresses. I don't need a lot, but I just wanted to try this one that I saw on a YouTuber. I was influenced, and so I went straight to buy. So I'll show you that. It's not my size, so we'll see, because I can sew. I'm like, you know what, I think we can figure it out. So you can see me either do that process or have a big regret. And I have 2 Canadian designers that just had sample sales, Jillian Stevens. So I bought a pants and a top from her. And Peplum Co., who I will link below. I had a gift card from them because I bought a shirt and returned it. And they just had a sample and they have this tunic that I bought. And they have the nicest linen. And Jillian Stevens has the nicest linen. I didn't buy linen from her today though. And I'll show you the other 2 items that I have from her. That sweater from last video and the dress. So that's what's coming up for the next one. And yeah, have a good night.